I went to see Mr. Paterson with a breast lump. I had surgery performed by Mr. Paterson. When I came round from the anaesthetic, he had performed 2 on both sides of my breast, and I only knew about the one side that I had the lump, but he performed on the other side as well. And that all healed, and I had to have surgery to reconstruct the breast that he'd damaged. And then I went to see him again I went to see Mr. Paterson again in 2010, and he then operated on me on another breast lump on the right side. And when I was having the consultation afterwards, he told me that the lump that he'd removed was going to go cancerous, and I left his office with medication for a cancer patient, and I was told that within 6 months I'd probably develop cancer. I had been back to my GP. I'd been very worried because I could still feel that there was something in my breast. So I went back to my GP, who then sent me back to the NHS to have another scan. I saw consultants 3 times on the NHS. And it was during one of the last consultation periods that I kept saying to the consultant that I've been told that I'm going to develop cancer. There's a lump there, I want something done. And then the consultant said he would ask for my notes from Spire. I got a letter from Spire within probably about 2 months to say Mr. Paterson was no longer my consultant. I thought he'd retired. And then over the next few months, things started to develop, and all this news broke about what he'd actually done to women, and a gentleman as well. When I first heard about what Mr. Paterson had done, I was absolutely shocked, because I've been left with a big indent all along the right side of my breast, for no reason whatsoever. I lacked confidence in how I looked anyway, without having this as well that's in my mind now. My confidence levels weren't great, and I couldn't believe it had happened to me. I just felt it was spiteful to do something to somebody like me. If I could say something to Ian Paterson, I would just say, why me? What did you see in me that made you do what you done to me? Did you see a fragile mind and you knew you could make money from it? We'll never know, but it was why me. It was cruel. It's cruel to do this to vulnerable women. It's cruel. But every day I see what he's done to me. He might be able to forget it. He probably doesn't even remember who I am, but I know who he is for every time I look in the mirror. Throughout the whole process, Thompsons Solicitors have been kind and absolutely wonderful to me.